Future Canadian, and welcome to this video where we talk about the simple 5-step system that's helping Nigerians in their 40s and 50s to relocate to Canada successfully through the study route. So I'm Bakari from Intel Me Academy, and you're welcome to this video. Now, we're using one of our clients. Her name is Grace. So here's her profile. She was a 45-year-old banker from Abuja that thought age had disqualified her from relocating. She thought she was too old for the study route, too old for the express entry. Too old for relocating to Canada in general. But after coming in contact with us and working together, she's now in Ontario, Canada, where she's working in an in-demand job, and she recently got a permanent residence all through the study route. And it's because she understood the simple 5-step system that we're about to share with you so you can achieve the same results. So here's the simple 5-step system. It starts with choosing the right school and program. You apply and get admission. Now, when applying for admission, you pay your application fee. When you get admission, you pay your tuition deposit, which is a part of your total tuition. So you gather the necessary documents and you apply for your study visa. So when you apply for your study visa and it is approved, you move to Canada, you work, and then transition to permanent residence. So let's break down each step. So step 1, choose the right school and program. So you have to choose a DLI that offers post-graduation work permit. So this is what allows you to work after you're done studying. And your program or your course of study must align with your educational background or be related to your work experience in the last 3 years. And it must also lead to in-demand jobs in Canada, because these in-demand jobs make it easier for you to secure permanent residence. So when your program connects logically to your background, visa officer sees that your study plan is genuine. So that connection is very important. Now, once you've gotten that out of the way, you now have a course of study that is in demand and also aligns with your background. Next step is to apply and get admission. So most schools require your academic transcript, your passport, statement of purpose, or research proposals for masters or PhD, your CV, and they require an application fee ranging from 100, some can be as high as 250 Canadian dollars. And the earlier you apply, the better. Do you understand? So when it comes to choosing the level of study, it has to show career advancement. So take for instance, if you have an OND or HND, you'll be looking at postgraduate diplomas in Canada. Do you get? You might also find some post-secondary diplomas which would require your O levels, but the optimal one is your postgraduate diploma, which would require your OND or HND transcript. So if you have a bachelor's degree, depending on whether it's a first class, second class, upper or lower, or a third class, if it's a third class, let's say from second class lower below, you'll be looking at postgraduate diplomas. Do you understand? Second class upper and above, you'll be looking at master's degree. So if you have a master's degree, you can come for a PhD or another master's, provided you have a bachelor's degree that is a second class upper. Do you understand? So that's the general principle for choosing a level of study. Do you understand? If you have a PhD already, you can come for another PhD or a master's. Yes. So once you've had that, you then go ahead to apply. Now, after you've applied and you've gotten admission, you pay your tuition deposit. So it ranges from as low as 500 Canadian dollars. So we made a video about that where we listed schools with very low tuition deposits. So after admission, the school will send you a conditional letter of acceptance. And then you get the full one by paying your tuition deposit and getting your provincial attestation letter. So if you are coming for a master's or a PhD, you don't need provincial attestation letter. So then you need to prove that you have funds for your tuition, which you get to see at the point of you applying for admission to that school. They usually include their tuition around the area where you find details about the program. You would also see it on your admission letter. They give you the full tuition breakdown there. Then living expense for 1 year, depending on your family size. So living expenses vary, but we've included living expense for 1 year for one person in this video. Then the next thing you need to show, now this is after you've gotten admission and you are gathering the necessary documents to apply for your study visa. These are things you need to prove. These are the major criteria or criterion for getting your visa approved. So you show your funds, you prove home ties, either using your family, business, property, job, and other responsibilities. Then you show a clear study plan that shows how the program you've chosen is a great fit for your career, how it is going to advance your career. So they need to see your genuine intent to come and study. Then you apply for your study visa. So you submit your study visa application online via IRCC's website. You don't need to do physical interviews. That's where your statement of purpose comes in. So you attach the required documents, your SOP, your proof of funds, you fill in the necessary forms on your portal too. Then when you are approved, they will stamp your passports. Then you'll be able to come into Canada to study. Do you understand? So the study permit is your legal document to live, study, and work part-time in Canada. Then when you move, you study well. So when you arrive in Canada, you should focus on studying well. You get good grades because they matter for future opportunities. After studying, you apply for your post-graduation work permit so you can work full-time after studying. So while working, you are getting Canadian work experience, and once you've planned everything well, you'll be working in an in-demand job that will make it easy for you to get PR. So while working, you apply for PR through the express entry, PNP, or other immigration pathways available at the time. Do you understand? So it's a very simple process. You study at a DLI with post-graduation work permits. After studying, you work in an in-demand job. Then you apply for permanent residence. Now the truth is that there's no age barrier. You don't need to be 25. You don't need IELTS, and it's not complicated. Do you understand? Age does not stop anyone, and English language test is not required, especially when you're from an English speaking country. So you simply need the right guidance, which is what we've also explained in this video. So there is no age limit for studying in Canada, and if you are reading this, you already have what it takes to begin. So the process has been explained and you have what it takes. So your action steps, next thing you need to do. So you go online, you can research 3 PGWP eligible courses in provinces that you like. So you can narrow down your search based on province. So if you're interested in going to Nova Scotia, just look up all the schools in Nova Scotia. Now, when I was mentioning what you can study depending on your current level of education, so if you are looking at diplomas, you focus on colleges. So it could be something as simple as colleges in Nova Scotia or colleges in the province that you're interested in. Then you check their list of PGWP eligible programs to find out what is most suitable for you, what meets the criteria that we earlier explained. Do you understand? Then you check if they offer programs that connect with your background and is in an in-demand or that leads to an in-demand occupation. After that, you follow through with the remaining 5 steps that we've explained. And if you need help getting it done, or you want us to do it for you, it's best to enroll for our Canada admission accelerator, and there will be a link somewhere around this video for you to get full details on that. So if you're ready to follow the same pathway that enabled Grace to relocate Canada successfully through the study route, comment CAA or you send us a WhatsApp message. Our number is on the screen, or you can find it in the description. So let's help you choose the right school, the right program, and PR pathway for your background. So thank you very much for watching, and if you found this video valuable, if it helped you gain the confidence and clarity you need to move forward, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone else that would find it valuable too. Thank you for watching.